This art style literally does look like Fortnite, though. Okay.
And here comes Vin Diesel.
That's what I was
Family.
thinking too. Saints Row family.
This summer, Saints Row family.
How did that car even get there? This
Family,
trailer makes
bro.
no sense.
Yeah, this shit looks like Fast in the Fortnite, and I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Like motherfucking Gamescom, we are back with another episode. This is the PodBoyz Advanced Podcast. It's a weekly discussion where we go over the latest in gaming and bring you some nice quality ASMR. My name is Oscar. I'm joined as always by my co-host and best friend.
Hey, how's it going, man? This is Eric. Welcome to our ASMR version of PodBoyz Advance.
And that's about it. That's about okay. No, I'm putting
We're
a
gonna
moratorium on ASMR on this podcast.
We're gonna keep this show going,
No, we're not.
and it's gonna be great. And just make some mouth noises for you guys real quick, and some clicks. Look, you guys like click.
No, you know what I can hear? The sound of everyone simultaneously turning the podcast off.
All five of them.
All five of them.
What's up, dude?
Nothing, man. Just chilling. Another week.
Enjoying the sweet, sultry sounds of my voice.
Not enjoying your voice or the heat. Or the heat. It's been rough out here in these Southern California streets.
Oh man, I'm lucky to, it's actually been cold in my office, and then I step out in the afternoon and I'm like, I'm melting.
Yeah, dude. Like I try and hide in the office as much as possible, but I have to go outside a lot. It sucks.
I mean, I go outside every now and then, gotta walk to different parts of where I work, but
gotta encounter road runners.
Yep.
And the coyotes that shortly follow.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I saw the biggest crow. Like, I thought it wasn't. You know what? I don't think it was a crow. I think it was a fucking raven, bro.
Welcome back to Wild Boys.
Like, legit, dude. Like, it was perched on this like lawn chair outside, and I swear, if that crow would have moved, or raven, whatever the fuck it was, if it would have moved the wrong way, that whole chair was coming down, man. That thing was fat,
bro.
I
thought you were gonna say if that thing moved, I was ready to swing. I thought you were like about to square up with the
So I've learned from you that if I encounter a bobcat, I should chuck it, and if I encounter a giant crow and or raven, I should just square up.
If you ever encounter if you ever have a possum crawl up in your car engine,
oh, that's happened to me before.
Just pop the trunk and get the fuck away. It'll eventually get hot and leave. There's no other way. Do not interact. Do not engage with said possum.
Do you have experience with this,
bro? So,
because I do.
Welcome to Wild Boys Advance. So, at my work, part of one of the things that we offer is the free rental truck. It's a little truck that you can drive to move your stuff in. So before we send it out, we gotta like go take people around to like check it out on the outside and stuff like that, so they can know all the damages and stuff. So I go out to take this guy out to rent this truck, and I see a little piece of rope hanging out of the hood, and I was like, "What the hell? Like what's this rope that's hanging out?" So I get closer, and as I approach, I'm like, "Oh, that's not a rope. That's a tail."
Did he touch the tail?
with like a trash scooper thing from very far away. I poked it and it moved, and I was like, okay, that's indeed a tail. So I went and I put on this fucking like basically welder's outfit that we have for when we cut locks.
You put on body armor?
Oh, 100%, sir. I'm not getting bit with the rabies. Thank you very much.
Not today.
Literally not today. Fucking Fallout 4 power armor, dog. Like, no fucks. So I went out there. I opened it. That motherfucker hisses at me. I'm armored up. I don't give a fuck. I shot him with a broomstick. He goes deeper into the engine, and I'm like, fuck. So end up not being able to rent the truck to this guy. I'm like, sorry, man. Like, if you turn that engine on, you're gonna melt this. You're gonna churn this possum. And,
True.
And not only is the possum gonna die, so is that truck. Like that engine is gonna get all gunked up with all sorts of viscera, as we say.
As we say, viscera.
Yeah, viscera. So ended up not being.
Hey, you don't want none of this viscera in your truck. That dog dare truck ain't gonna work no more. It's got too much viscera.
Too much viscera up in that bad boy. Tell you what. No, but yeah, so the strategy, since I didn't want, I'm not gonna engage that fucker further. I just left the trunk.
You did the right thing.
Open all day, propped up on the little thingy, and eventually I went out there and he was gone. I think it got too hot for him at some point.
My car possum story is a little more morbid than that.
Okay.
I drove my car for about a day or 2 days.
Oh no!
Eventually, I was just like, my vents. Do you remember my Jetta? My vents, the vents in my car just started like smelling real bad. And at first I was like, the fuck is that smell? And it was light at first. I got
a question for you. Did it smell like viscera?
It did.
Oh, no.
And then a day after that, I drove to Calabasas in my car in the morning, and we live in like Orange County. Calabasas is like north of LA. It's like an hour north of LA. So I drove like about 2.5 hours out there. And the whole time in the morning, I was like, man, I can't deal with this. Like, I couldn't deal with this like smell. Like, I had to shut my AC off and roll my windows down. And I was like, what the fuck is that smell? And when I finally got to Calabasas, I was like talking to everybody at work, and I was like, dude, my car, like my vents are just like fucking reeking. Like,
smells like viscera.
I was like, bro, I think something's wrong with my car, or I need to change those vents out. They're probably going those air filters out or some shit. I was like, no fucking way. It smells that bad. This car is almost brand new. And then,
no.
And then so like, oh man, so like my coworkers are like in there and like, let's pop the trunk. So we popped the trunk, and we're all poking around in there. And then like one of the guys looks in there and he's like, oh, that's your problem right there. You done got too much visceral in this car.
Oh my god!
I mean, he didn't say it like that,
but basically,
he's like, "Yo, you got a dead rat in here." So, yeah. Long story short, they helped me. My coworkers helped me get this fucking carcass out of my trunk.
No, how?
Oh, they just yanked it out, bro. Construction workers give no fucks.
Oh yeah, I was gonna. Yeah. So this wasn't your IT friends.
Oh no. This was a long time ago. My IT friends would have squirmed and like went the other way, because that's what I did after they popped open the trunk and I smelled that. I was like, oh, I was like, viscera, no way. So yeah, true story. Don't get a possum stuck in your trunk. It's not fun days later.
What are you drinking?
Oh
Uh,
man.
that was our
You know,
rare
you
but now
know,
recurring segment, Wild Boys Advance.
you know, this is actually kind of on brand for what's going on right now. This is called Giggle Nuggets.
Giggle
Dank
Nuggets.
Giggle Nuggets, Dank IPA.
Nice.
So it is an IPA from Hawkworks Urban Brewery. I don't know where that is. But it doesn't have any like tasters notes or anything like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump into
Just
this
gonna jump into
IPA.
that blind, huh?
Yeah.
I got from Great Notion Brewing and Barrel House in Portland, Oregon,
Oh, nice.
something called a fruit monster. And the can indeed has a
A fruit monster.
fruit monster.
Oh, we got both got monsters today on our thing.
Fruit. Mango.
Oh man.
It is a tart ale with apricot, mango, and guava.
Nice, nice. Your favorite guava.
I've learned to move past it.
Have you?
At
Have
least
you?
in beer.
Okay. Oof, mine didn't blow.
Ooh, mine
Almost. Oh, it went up,
came
came up
back
a
up a
little
little
bit.
bit. Came back up a little bit. It was still good. Still good. Let's do this.
All right. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
To the viscera.
You can't. No,
I almost got you.
it's not
I
fair,
almost got you. I almost
sir.
got you.
That's really fucking
All
good
right.
though. That would have been a waste, and I would have been angry.
I can't. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
that's so good.
Oh,
Oh,
yo, remember how we talked about how some IPAs were like just IPAs?
yeah.
This is one that's special. This one tastes sweet. It's like it's sweet.
That's gonna get weird when it warms, though. I feel
Maybe, maybe it's like sweet. It's nice. It's
this
not.
is very aptly named.
It's good.
It's like all fruit. It's super fucking fruity. It's great. It's really good, and it's not, and it is tart because it like you feel like it's gonna hit you like a sour, but then it like never gets quite there. It's just like a weird like ooh, like a weird
Yeah.
light flick of your tongue. It's dope.
A flick of the tongue.
Flick of the tongue.
All right, man.
Flick of the viscera.
So what did you visit today? Or I mean, this week, man. What have you been playing?
Beat No More Heroes 2.
Nice, nice.
What's good?
What's good?
Cop No More Heroes 3.
Did you
That
start it
came
yet?
out today. No. And I have a chance to start it. Got it during my lunch at work, but there's a
Nice.
day one patch, so
Oh, might as well wait.
I don't have internet. I don't have Wi-Fi at work for my Switch, so
Hmm.
yeah, gotta wait till I get home. Well, I can start it after the podcast, basically.
Yeah.
Um, played a bit of Pokemon Snap because I needed some other stuff to play on Switch during lunch. Now that I'm done with No More Heroes, um, kind of. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I didn't like it as much as I thought it would.
Which one? No More Hero 2?
No, Pokemon Snap.
Oh, really? You seem really gung ho for it when it first came out.
And it's very good and like it's nostalgic and it's cool, but you get to this wall that it gets super fucking grindy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so like each little area has like a level, and every time you level the area up, more Pokemon happens, new events start happening, so you can go through it and see more stuff. And eventually, like you have to like run through the same course a bunch of times, taking like the same type of pictures of all the Pokemon you've already seen, and like slowly just to get your experience bar up to level it up over and over again, and then you're
Oh.
stuck. Like you don't see any new stuff until you like grind one course over and over again like 5, 6, 7 times until you get a big enough score to level it up. I don't know if I'm just bad and like most people just like level it up super quick somehow, or like with better, and I just take bad pictures or something. But I don't know. It's a
It's
little
gotta
too,
there's gotta be a trick to it, right?
yeah, it's a little too grindy for me, honestly.
Yeah, I see.
But as far as No More Heroes 2 goes, uh, I liked it a lot. I think they in this one they implemented multiple weapons, and I thought
Hmm.
that was a nice addition from the first one. But I think I talked last week about how I preferred like the money system and everything
Yeah.
in the first one, but yeah, it was still super dope, super dope game, super dope experience, and I'm super excited to hop into 3. But the other thing I played,
What's the kicker?
I put a couple hours into it last night actually. I've been hearing everybody praise it up and down since last week. Psychonauts 2. I actually
Nice. You
downloaded
got into it?
yeah, I actually downloaded that on PC Game Pass.
Oh, it's on PC Game Pass?
Yeah, it's on
Oh.
PC Game Pass, bro. Downloaded that last night, and I'm just gonna come out and say it. Instantly having a lot more fun with it than Ratchet and Clank.
Wow.
And in my opinion, looks just as good, if not better.
Wow.
And we thought Insomniac was pulling off some crazy, like crazy shit. Like at least on my PC at like everything like max settings, like that shit looks fucking good. And like the environments are super creative. Like it's disturbing and disgusting to a point. Like but like in like the Invader Zim humor is kind of like gross type
Yeah,
of
yeah,
way, you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like it's it's a super cool game, man. Like you get like a bunch of different telekinesis powers. You can level those up on a little skill tree. You can also like buy these little things called pins that like modify all your abilities and make them
Nice,
stronger or
nice,
do
nice.
different things. Uh, all the characters that you walk up to have like really funny dialogue. Like it feels kind of like Rick and Morty-ish in a way. Like the dialogue is like very like that type of humor. Um,
Okay.
it's dope, man. I recommend everyone check it out if you have Game Pass. It's free on there. I don't know. I think it's probably a full price game. I don't know if it's $70 or whatever if you buy it, but check it out on Game Pass for sure. It's a really good looking game and actually super fun. So it's a very interesting like
Yeah, I actually just
kind
put
of
the download.
uh,
Oh, just got that going right
it's a
now.
3D platformer basically. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's really cool. I had a lot of fun with it last night, and I'm probably gonna play all the way through it because it's actually really good.
Nice, dude. Yeah, I'll probably try that one out too. Is
What
that
about you,
everything
man?
for you, man?
Yeah, it's pretty much
Um,
been me.
let's see. The new season of Destiny started. I actually didn't do a lot of gaming because I had some family over and they were staying in my room. Um, but I did, however, score a projector from my work. So I set it up in my living room since I was sleeping in the living room, and I have this giant projector screen
That's
downstairs.
fucking fly. Excuse me,
Bro, they
Mr.
were
Wall TV.
bro, they were gonna throw it away. This like sick 1080p projector was gonna be thrown away. And so anyways, I have been playing since I only had access to my Switch really. I've been playing a lot of Breath of the Wild.
There you go.
I'm
Finally,
like, yeah.
finally getting sucked into it like everyone
Yeah,
else
kind
does. Like, is it clicking with you finally?
a little bit, yeah. So I traveled all the way to Gerudo Valley,
Mm,
and I decided that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just explore for a good minute and try to get all the towers lit.
yeah,
So that's what I'm doing. So I got the one couple in the Gerudo area, and let me tell you, it's a tough out there. It's really
forgiving. It's
tough.
unforgiving out there in those Gerudo wilds, man.
So I went out there and then I encountered my first walking guardian.
Oh shit! Do you know the fear of the little music now?
Mm-hmm. I do. It chased it. I ran so as far as I could, and it chased me all the way
I'll
to
chase
another
you.
tower, and then this tower.
Does he one shot you still with his beam?
Oh yeah, he still one shots me.
Damn.
Yeah, everything one shots me. I haven't found any armor. All I've found has been just weapons,
Makes
and
you
they
feel better, dude.
break.
At some point, you're gonna be able to walk up to those fools and just chop their legs completely off of them and leave them
Nice,
stumps.
nice. I hope so because right now I just walk up to them and it's like I'm dead.
Yeah.
Like I
I
avoid
mean,
them at all
do you
costs.
have a shield?
Mm-hmm. But even
If you learn how to perfectly parry their things, it takes three deflected beams back at them and they die.
oh yeah,
Yeah, you just gotta get good at deflecting that beam they shoot at you. You know how to parry, right?
just pressing the block button at the right time,
Well,
right?
not well. You have to put the block button up to put your shield up, but if you press the shoulder button, it like does a shield bash. Do you know how to do the shield bash?
Oh, I didn't even know I could do that.
Yeah, you do a shield bash with your shield. It'll stun some enemies, but if you shield bash an attack at a perfect time, like in most video games, you'll do a parry, and
Ah,
you'll either like really stun an enemy so you can go ham on them, or in the case of the Guardians, you'll deflect that beam straight back into their
I
eye.
had no idea. I've just been using the shield to block attacks.
Yeah, dude, you can totally parry.
Wow, you learn something new every day.
Hmm.
Yeah, this game tells you nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
welcome
there's
to it.
no tutorial, there's
Just get
nothing. It's just like,
dropped in.
here you go. You're Link now. All right,
Do
cool.
these
Here we go.
shrines. Here's a hang glider. Have fun.
Yeah, pretty much. So I run out of arrows constantly.
Yeah, yeah. The thing that never gets better is the fucking weapons.
Yeah.
Until you get the master sword, and the master sword isn't even unbreakable. Like it runs out of charge at some point,
Oh,
and you
so you
get
gotta charge it?
and you gotta like switch to something else for a bit while it recharges. I like
Oh,
yeah,
what?
yeah. But yeah. So the weapon thing is annoying always. So
Damn.
just pick up
I pick up
pretty
everything.
pretty much pick up everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do. But anyways, yeah, that's I played some Smash on the big screen too. That was really cool. But
Nice.
that's what I've been doing, man. That's the
Been a
extent of my gaming.
Zelda heavy week.
Yeah. It's not on our list, but since we're here, did you watch the Destiny reveal for the Witch Queen?
I did not actually.
I forgot to tell you about that.
What can you tell me about it?
It looks kind of insane. They're adding the first Destiny, they're adding something called a glaive. It's
Like a
like
glaive? Like a bow
mm,
staff type of thing?
it's a first person weapon. So kind of like the is that what it's called? The Warhammer in Halo?
Uh-huh.
You know how it's first
Yeah.
person weapon, also like the sword.
Hmm.
So it's the first time we're gonna have a weapon like that in Destiny, and it's really cool, dude. You can like do combos, and then it also shoots like a beam of like
That's
energy.
what I figured. Yeah, like a bow
Yeah,
staff. So you can use it like as with the little blade on top where it's got a little something that shoots
exactly.
spells.
That's what it does.
What? Is that class specific or is that for
So
everybody?
get this, they're adding weapon creating to the game, like actual weapon creation,
Excuse me?
like weapon like crafting. So the first glaive that we get, I guess we're gonna have to craft it.
Interesting.
Yeah, and so you'll probably
I
go
mean, we've
back
had
and
to
watch
do
it.
that kind of stuff before, like when you have
Yeah,
to
yeah,
like
yeah.
pick up the pieces of the exotic and do like
Yeah,
shit along the
it's
way.
gonna be similar
It's
like
gonna
that,
be similar to that, yeah.
but I guess the cool thing is I I think from what I heard in the presentation, we can build even end game weapons from the weapon crafting system. So we
Okay.
could even build like the raid weapons, like
Hmm.
if you do the right things or whatever. Anyways, there's that coming to Destiny. There's also honestly, dude, it just looks you should watch the trailer when you get a chance because it's kind of sick. The story is Savathun finally comes down, and Savathun's been like this hive queen that's been pretty much teased since the Taken King.
Yeah, I remember.
So she's been in the lore and dialogue for forever. So she's finally gonna be the big baddie. And right now in Destiny, it has come to light that she has actually been posing as Osiris this whole time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so she's actually Osiris.
So that was a theory, right? So that was actually confirmed then?
It was confirmed that she is actually Osiris.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so there's this weird, crazy thing going on. Nobody knows how it's gonna happen or what is up, but the trailer pretty much says and shows, and they talked about in the presentation that the Hive are getting light powers. So the Hive, somehow Salvatore figured out how to give the Hive ghosts.
Oh shit.
So the Hive have ghosts now.
So the hive can't die now?
Correct. So there's going to be some kind of mechanic where it's like Doom, where like you reach out and you actually have to crush the Hive ghosts in your hand, like a finisher.
Like a glory kill
yeah, something like that.
What?
Yeah, you should. I'm telling you, dude, watch the trailer when you get a
Scarlet
chance.
Nexus brain crush shit.
Yeah, so yeah, we gotta pretty much take them down, and then when their ghost pops up, I guess my guess is we're gonna have a limited amount of time before we could go up there and crush this thing before the enemy revives. Yeah, so it's looking pretty cool, dude.
That does sound pretty dope. Is that just the next season, or is that like an expansion? Because that sounds
it's gonna be an expansion. It's the next expansion, so that's coming out early next year.
Oh, okay. I thought that was
it's their 30th. It's Bungie's 30th anniversary, so they're doing a whole 30th anniversary like DLC in December.
Sick.
So then that's gonna be pretty cool. Oh, and the kicker for you, since you're I'm gonna end it with this because you're a D1 OG.
Mm-hmm.
The Gallahorn is coming back
again,
like
for the third time.
Well, it's coming back into Destiny 2.
Because it came back in the beginning of Destiny 2. Remember when you had to like build it yourself?
No, sir. That was D1.
Really?
That was the end of D1.
Holy shit.
It was the end of D1 in the Taken King where we had to rebuild the Gallahorn because it was, if you remember, the light levels it became useless because the light levels were dropped. So we got to bring it back up to level in D1.
D1 though?
Yes, sir.
Where you could make it black and shit?
Yeah. So now, for the first time ever, Gallahorn is going to be in Destiny 2.
They really know how to keep me like coming back, don't they?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and they fixed Vex. Vex Mythic class.
I saw some like people post Twitter vids of them just fucking shredding with
it's disgusting. And it's amazing.
You have it, you little bitch. I hate you.
I've been trying to get a Triumph when I've been playing so a seal actually, so I haven't been.
This beer is fucking amazing.
Nice. So I haven't been playing with the Vex Mythic class right now. I've been trying to do like bounties and shit like that, but anyways, that's gonna be cool whenever that comes out. So I guess we can consider that our first like topic for the day.
Yeah, that was our first topic. We can move on to our second topic here, which kind of went on. Some scandal with Halo Infinite.
So tell me.
Hashtag bring Halo back to Bungie.
Teardrop.
So Halo Infinite is gonna launch without campaign co-op or without the Forge at launch. So just the term Eric hates that everyone hates, part the kimono a little bit. Since we were bummed about the whole Activision Blizzard scandal and us not being able to cover Diablo like how we wanted to, we were like, hey, at least we have Halo later on this year. We can do like a whole, co-op playthrough of that when it first drops on the channel.
Can't even do that.
because we can't do co-op at launch for the campaign, which fucking blows, man. And this is on top of them revealing some multiplayer details, like detailing like how this battle pass and season pass bullshit's gonna work. And apparently you're not even gonna get experience per match. You're only gonna get experience for completing dumb challenges and shit like that. So
Yep, they're giving
it's
it
gonna
the
be like
Apex treatment.
super grindy and super annoying, and like it's looking absolutely spooky for Halo, man.
Oh man, I'm
we
upset.
we were scared that 343 was gonna come through and fuck some shit up, and it looks like
And they
343
did.
is coming through and fucking some shit up.
It's it always breaks things that aren't broken. You know what I mean? At least that's what it feels like. These developers come through and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna make it better," but really, they're just trying to fix something that's not broken.
Exactly. Why are you trying to turn it into a games as a service? Halo has never needed all that bullshit, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Oh well. I guess we'll see what happens when it comes out. Maybe we can do. I mean, we're still gonna get it. We're still gonna play it.
I mean, yeah, we can still stream
I guess
like
when they do,
multiplayer, but like,
I guess when they do the whatchamacallit, the release for the co-op, I guess we can do it then, but I don't know.
I
Won't
feel
be as
like
exciting.
I feel like at this point, if it's this half baked and they're still gonna be missing important features like fucking campaign co-op, like one of the fucking staples of the
Of
series,
Halo, yeah.
like it's Halo. What do you mean you can't play through the campaign with your fucking homies day one? Like at this point, like delay the whole fucking game again. At this point, like who the fuck cares about running around in deathmatch early? Like if you're gonna release an incomplete product, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like clearly the year that you guys took from last year wasn't enough. Like delay it the extra bit. Like what? Like at this point, you're not showing your diehard longtime fans good faith by like releasing a good complete product. You're just, hey, take this. We'll give you the rest later. Like
Yeah.
we
You make a
promise.
good point. I didn't even think about that. Like the fact that them not having this like at release is probably means that you're right. It probably is half baked. So
Like this game's coming in fucking hot, and it's not gonna end up well. Like this is smelling cyberpunk.
oh,
The
so
cyber stench is present.
so
As someone who has fucking like straight up snorted lines of that cyber stink.
so actually, so the same reporter has this article we're reading. It says Halo Infinite will not have campaign co-op for or Forge at launch, confirms 343 Industries. And then so the same reporter on the 23rd posted something that says 343 Industries considered delaying Halo Infinite again instead of shipping without campaign co-op. So which one is it? Are they gonna do it or not?
No, I think that
Or is she just saying like, oh yeah, they thought about it,
yeah, I
but
think
they're
she
gonna
said
do it anyways?
I think that she says, yeah, because the guy down here says, yeah, I mean, we talked about delaying, but where we landed was, Halo Infinite is a live game, so it isn't ever really done. You know what I mean?
So so ultimately we decided we've been working on this game for a really long time. Our fans have been waiting for this game a really long time. With the solo campaign and our first season of free-to-play multiplayer in really good shape for holiday, we didn't want to delay anymore. Let's get started and we'll continue to evolve from here season to season.
The Top 10 anime betrayals. Scariest quote I've ever heard in my life. Halo Infinite is a live game, so it isn't ever really done. You know what I mean?
No!
No!
No one knows what you mean.
No!
This sucks. This has put a damper on my Halo Infinite hype. So anyways,
Anyways, more bad
as we
news.
as we reel from this realization of Halo possibly being a shit show,
We can reel at the fact that Horizon Forbidden West actually did the smart thing and announced a delay as well.
yeah.
Just take the delays,
I was gonna say,
people.
as we've talked about this before,
Just take the
just take it. Just take the L.
delays.
Just take the L and make a good fucking game. It's not that hard of a choice. I appreciate that. Well, they're being really transparent.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
They're being really transparent, which I appreciate. You know what I mean? Rather than calling this Horizon Forbidden West is a live game, so it isn't ever really done. You know what I mean?
No, but I mean, they did soften the blow by releasing an update for Horizon Zero Dawn for the PlayStation 5,
Which I will be
uncapping
playing soon.
the frame rate to 60 frames. So there you freaking go.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty cool. We have one question in the Discord from Lo-Fi, which I will mention, but put off until next week because it's going to require some research.
Oh, okay.
He says, I was too busy playing Quake this weekend, but I'll ask a question. What were your personal games of the year of the last 5 years?
Oh boy, of the
Yeah,
last five.
So I think we're gonna actually.
I think I have in the last 5 years. I'm gonna have to dig into my library, but
Yeah, because I think he wants one for every year.
one for every year.
Yeah, for the past. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I need to we need to
I
pull
need
up
to
lists of what dropped and all this stuff because
what we enjoyed.
a lot of games have come and gone between 5 years. You know what I mean? So
Also, our platforms that we play on have kind of evolved over the past 5 years.
Over the past 5 years. So I
So
think we're actually gonna make this a whole segment that we're gonna come back
yeah,
to.
that's a good
Do that.
question.
We'll come back next week to that, Lo-Fi. But we
Yeah.
appreciate your submission.
Yeah,
We will
thanks for the
return to it
question, homie.
for a whole as a whole talking point soon. So thank you. But we can move on here to our closing topic, which is gonna be a little bit kind of lengthy here. We're gonna be not really. We're gonna do our usual rapid fire through an event because we had Gamescom opening night live. That was, I believe, back on the 25th. So I believe on Wednesday.
So before we get into that,
yes.
let me ask you one thing.
Mm-hmm.
How much did you how much did you see? How much did you actually see from these trailers? How much actual gameplay? How much did you learn about these coming games? Now, let's just think about that. Let's just think. Well, let's get into it, but think about that. Just think about that. Let's get into it.
Eric is very angry that trailers don't show gameplay anymore.
It's fucking annoying.
They announced Saints Row rebooted, and to what Eric and I are calling Saints Row Family. Because literally, it looks like
all it's missing is Vin Diesel.
It literally looks like Fortnite characters,
and
like
Fast and Furious,
in smack dab in the middle of a Fast and the Furious movie. It looks horrible. It's like these young, like weird little hipsters running around trying to like I guess start their own drug cartel and take on the city, which is why it's called self-made or some shit like that. I don't know, man. It looks like Fast in the Fortnite, and
But again,
oh,
you were thinking about this, right? So tell me, what did you actually learn about this game? What did you actually see going on in this game?
I
What
told
did it
you.
tell you?
It told me that it's Fast in the Fortnite.
Okay,
That
but
there's
but
gonna that
but
it's gonna tell me that
but what are you gonna play as, Oscar?
I
Who
don't.
are you gonna play
I
as?
have no
Tell me, what
idea.
kind of weapons are you gonna be using? What kind of abilities?
Rocket
What are you?
launchers, I
What is
guess.
this? A strategy game? Is this a first-person shooter? Is it third person? What is this? It tells you nothing.
I mean, I guess they assume you know what you're getting into with the Saints Row game, is what they're banking
I
on. But
mean,
I mean,
yes, but also no, because all the Saints Rows have been really different from each other,
hmm.
in my opinion. Some of like one of them you could fly, and you had like it was like I think it was like Saints Row. I think
Four.
4. Yeah, that one. It was like you were had like superpowers. The fuck,
You're like the
like
president in one of them or some
yeah,
shit.
exactly. And they were different. All the games were different. So no, you don't know what you're getting yourself into with a Saints Row game. Man, I am heated. Anyways,
Yeah.
let's keep going. Let's keep going to another trailer
Game
here.
playlist trailer. Yes, it's the spoiler alert. Midnight Suns was the next game showed off. It's supposedly a strategy game from the creators of XCOM, based around the Midnight Suns Marvel IPs, which is a combination of a bunch of characters, including Iron Man, Captain America, Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange, Blade, Ghost Rider,
I'm in it for the blade.
and Wolverine with this cool ass fucking like rune suit on. Like it's
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
yeah, it looks pretty cool. The trailer had like this weird Metallica cover going on, but again, it was all CGI, absolutely no gameplay. And it doesn't help that yeah, it's the XCOM developer, so you figure it's gonna be like XCOM. But the description here says Fire Access is making a Marvel superhero game inspired by, but very different from XCOM.
So what?
So what the fuck does it look like? What are
I'm so annoyed by these trailers, dude. Like, I don't. I mean, I know this has been a thing for years in the past. You know what I mean? Like, this has been a thing for years. I'm just airing my grievances out because this I've been had for too many years now since I've been a child. Like I've been had by these crazy awesome looking CGI trailers from all these like games conventions. So I'm like, whoa, it looks so sick. And then I finally get around to playing in the game, like playing the game. I'm like, wow, okay, I guess this is what I'm getting myself into. Like where's Vince Diesel? Where's
Vince Diesel?
yeah,
Vin
Vince.
Diesel's lesser known younger brother.
Where's Vince
Hi, I'm Vince Diesel.
Vin Diesel?
I'm not considered a part of the
uh,
family.
which is why I'm evil. Anyways,
I think that's
I don't
like
know,
you
man.
joke where I think that's the plot of the last
Oh
Fast.
no.
I think
No.
John
No.
Cena ends up being Vin Diesel's unloved brother. You know Dominic Toretto, whatever the character's name is. It's his long lost brother that he didn't love. So now he's like you joke, but no, John Cena is actually filling that exact role that you.
Oh, god damn it. Anyways, I don't know. I'm just trailers are cool, but just give me like just a snippet. Just like 5 seconds. Just 5 seconds of some kind of gameplay or something. You know?
Next, they showed off a Halo Infinite trailer that was also just cinematic and CGI and story. If you want to click the little link there, they also announced uh, a Series X and a controller.
Oh,
They're
actually
Halo
pretty
Infinite
cool.
themed. Yeah, the freaking
Controller is pretty
the
sick.
elite controller is fucking sick. Yeah, the green one.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
thing's fucking dope.
the one on the console, the one that comes with the console's alright, but that fucking
But that
elite
green
two,
one
man,
though,
that
that
thing is
Master
fucking
Chief thing.
badass.
Oh, and like the grip on the sides looks like super smooth. Like hell
Yeah,
yeah.
don't even hell yeah, it's already gone and it's already $900 from scalpers.
Of course it
Like
is.
not even joking, the console is already going for over 1,000 and the controller is going for like 700
This is fucking ridiculous. Already?
already.
Wasn't this like
2 days ago.
isn't this happen? Oh. Well, guess I've never seen that in my life.
Never. Next, they showed off a freaking 9-minute trailer for the new director's cut for Death Stranding, which apparently they're adding so much stuff in here. Like everyone's saying that it's actually like looking like like they added some fun to the game now. So there you go, Eric. You get to jump in when there's fun.
Nice. And it's gonna be all like visually updated and everything.
So you're in for a treat, I'd say.
Hell yeah.
We can talk about the next game if you want, but I don't really care for it at all.
I
Fuck
don't really
Activision.
care about this game.
Fuck
So
Call of
let's we
Duty.
can skip this.
Bye. Let's get on to the real news. New
Yes.
character announced for Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, which is coming up soon, y'all.
And hey, what did this trailer provide?
Fucking game
What did it provide?
play.
Thank you.
You know you are going to be putting characters in a little ball and rolling down obstacle courses, collecting all sorts of treasures. You know what you're getting into with Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, and it looks fucking fun.
It looks awesome.
So and the next character to be added. So far we have Sonic and Tails, obviously from Sonic the Hedgehog. We have Beat from Jet Set Radio. The main character of Jet Set Radio is in there. Kiryu Kazuma from, I think that's his name. Kiryu Kazuma from Yakuza. And now we also have Morgana from Persona 5. So it's quite the star-studded Sega lineup up in Monkey Ball now, man. I'm actually gonna cop this. This looks too fun.
I'm gonna get
too
that too.
Whimsical.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this one too. And then this one though, this game,
Speak on it, sir. What is it? Let me know.
Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge.
Also
providing and announcing
character
April O'Neil.
April O'Neil joins the battle in Shredder's Revenge. She looks fucking dope. She attacks with her mic and a camera, and she looks to have a bunch of dope combo moves with the turtles. And it looks lit, man. The music's fucking amazing. T. Lopez snapped as always.
You know what, bro? You know what? We should probably just do a co-op gameplay version of this, a stream of this.
I don't think it has online co-op, so we have to pull up to to each other's house, I think.
For real?
Yeah. I mean,
this is scandalous.
Yeah, you can pull up if you want.
I mean, we can pull up.
I got space.
Yeah. I'll pull up. Play some Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Pretty sure we can like beat it in the sitting, maybe, you know what I mean?
Yeah, probably. I'm down, dude.
Oh. This happened to us when we were recapping earlier. That was it.
Oh, yeah. That was it. But honestly, like, that was a good end of our conversation. I don't know what order they revealed all this stuff in, but that was a good end to our conversation. Because also, they provided gameplay.
Another Jeff Keighley show. See, Jeff Keighley, man, this motherfucker plays us hot and cold. Because remember, we actually gave him the most credit out of almost all the E3 presentations, because while his shit was kind of weird, it did show a lot of gameplay. And this time around, looks like Jeff missed the mark and had all CG. So
yeah,
this motherfucker Keighley, man, always has us on the edge of our seat.
Playing with our hearts.
But yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for us.
Making me really angry.
Yeah, like irrationally angry, I'd say.
I'm just sick of it, dude. Like, it's like, all right, so my anger levels go from like, like, here's like my super angry, like up here, like up here. That's like games where they just put up a JPEG, and then there's like the God of War trailer. That's like why. Like don't even like stop. Like fire yourself. And then there's and then right under that is
Fire yourself.
right under that is games that do this. Like it's all CG. It's all CG. And they're like right next to each other, dude. Right next to each other. I can't.
just as scummy.
I feel like they are. I can't, dude.
You know what? I can get behind that. I can get behind that logic. I don't know. I hate it too. It seems to be getting worse, like as time goes on. Too.
And it's even worse nowadays because, you know, these are all just live games that aren't just ever finished. You know, so like, you know what I mean? That's like everyone's MO now. It's like
August 25th, 2021, the day Halo died.
So upset.
That's pretty much going to do it for us here on the podcast. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for joining us. You know what I've forgotten to do the past couple of weeks? If you made it all the way to the end, you are a true Bungie designed, Bungie programmed Spartan.
Thank you.
You finished the fight when the fight needed to be finished back in Halo 3. And damn it, we don't need this.
We really don't.
If you want to find me on the internet and cry about Halo, you can find me at Knife Life OSC.
If you want to find me and throw Viscera at game designers, you can find me as Erky Plays everywhere else. Everywhere.
And if you want to find us together
everywhere
and not play co-op, find us at the PodBoyz Advanced Twitter. If you want to check out more of what I do, you can check out my other podcast, 8 Hour Chat, everywhere that you find this one besides video. Only audio on that one. You can find it pretty much everywhere that you find this one. Spotify, Anchor puts us pretty much everywhere else. This week we talk about you might want to listen this week, Eric. The baby from the cover of the Nirvana album Nevermind is now 30 years old and suing about 12 different people for that cover, claiming that he was exploited as a minor and that it makes him look like a sex worker because he's swimming towards a dollar bill and all kinds of stuff and trying to get all sorts of money from them, even though he's gone out of his way to recreate the picture at every milestone of the album and gain clout off of it. So that should make you happy.
This guy's trash.
Yeah.
That guy's trash.
Trash. But yeah, make sure you join the Discord. Submit a question to be featured on an episode. But other than that, that's pretty much going to do it for us here. My name is Oscar.
And I'm Eric.
And we have been the PodBoyz Advance. We will see you guys next time. Later. You know what I'm going to say?
Don't eat the apple pie. Might have viscera in it.
Especially if it has this, dude. You will know.
Viscera pie. Viscera
pie. Viscera pie. Viscera pie. Viscera pie.
Breaking the pie.